Alright. We seem to be good.
Awesome.
Yeah. Apparently you've died 34 times.
Yeah. I did better the second time I ran dungeon number one.
Yeah, I
I think
bet.
I think that was the cut, wasn't it? To explain what happened,
Hmm.
we beat the dungeon, and it was wonderful. We looked at dungeon two, and it looked terrible. And then I decided to quit the game by using the wrong button, which didn't save my
Hmm.
progress. And here we are. I did it again off camera. If you want to see basically how it went, go back to part bombs. Just watch through it really, really, really fast.
Seems legit.
All right. So we already know where Dungeon 2 is.
Yep. I think you said you wanted to explore the overworld for a while.
Yes, I definitely do. There's one place in particular that I want to check out.
Okay. Oh, was it the... Okay, I don't remember, actually.
It's not the graveyard, because that place is terrible. But there are a few caves I'd like to check out.
Okay. Let's see if you can make it around the world map without dying. Haha, episode
Nah, man.
1.
If I'm guessing correctly, I'm just going to be paying a lot of old men.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Your timing, so good.
Right?
You're really getting a good feel for the stream delay, I can tell.
I'm starting to feel it.
Yeah.
Who even thought of pea hats? I mean, seriously. The worst fucking enemy.
Is that actually what those things are called?
Yes, the giant circular things that run around and
Fly?
eat the crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're terrible things. They're called pea hats.
Okay.
They were in Ocarina of Time as giant otherworldly things that were
Yeah.
freaking scary as crap.
I remember them. It was kind of awesome.
That's disappointing.
Do you die to the centaur?
No,
Okay. But you need 5 hearts to... Oh my god, that's not a sword.
but yeah, that's why I'm just gonna go back to start real quick.
Okay. Yeah, that's... Alright. But I guess you can pay her and she might talk.
With whose money? I got bills to pay. The next place I wanted to check out is over towards the graveyard, but not quite there.
Okay.
That's why I was going the wrong way there for a minute.
You just wanted to get that last heart, right?
It's a very important heart, I'm not gonna lie.
You know you need 5 hearts to pick up the second sword, right?
I know, but you know, in the overworld of original Legend of Zelda, there's like 3 of them just out there.
That's true. I think there's maybe more than 3.
Let's see. You start with 3. There's 8 in dungeons, so it's 11. So yeah, there's 5 out there.
Yep. I mean, a couple of them are in caves. Where you have like this asinine choice between a heart container and a potion. It's like, is this a real choice? Did you guys try?
Give me your money or your life. I
Yeah.
think that was the most asinine decision. It's like, well, I guess I'm gonna go grind.
Yeah. It's like, I could give up some dollars that I don't have them on hand, but I could get them. Or I could give away one of my permanent, irreplaceable heart containers.
Such an easy decision, if you ask me.
Yeah. You just go and give them some more of your time.
In the, well, pretty sure I mentioned it that people can make their own quests on Zelda Classic, this little game I'm playing right now. The cool thing is you can completely edit the items too. And there's been a lot of things that I've seen about using a blue candle with no red candle in the game. And the blue candle only recharges not when you leave the screen, but when you kill an enemy.
Interesting.
I thought it was a pretty neat mechanic.
Yeah, I could see that being interesting. I don't know if they tried to go full Zelda tryhard mode and design dungeons that exploit that, but...
Design the overworld to exploit that, I suppose. Maybe I'll do a custom quest on the screen and stream once.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I'm going to be going through this. This is the third playthrough. Ah, there we go. Okay. I guess I'm going to the graveyard after all.
It's a secret to everybody.
Considering how much work that 10 rupees was.
At least it was a positive figure.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't freaking try to bankrupt me.
Yep.
I'll give you that.
He didn't bug you about no door repairs. He didn't try to tempt you with information. He was just like, there might be money here.
But it's a secret.
So I guess you're in the graveyard now. What part of you is going up to Death Mountain? Oh, never mind. You can buy the meat.
It's really upsetting.
It's really expensive. I mean, boy, is it ever expensive.
This is getting retarded.
Oh, old woman. Alright.
I have to stop and think about which Armos is supposed to have the thing. Because, I mean, if they move that, then I've got no idea.
All bets are off. Permanently.
Right? It's like... Oh my god. Fuck.
I mean, I actually am pretty confident that they moved it. That almost got you.
Oh.
Oh? Did you perish?
I forgot a little caveat about awakening Armoses.
Yeah?
Yep. Don't do it from the south.
You're right.
Okay, well... I will deem this overworld exploration a failure and continue on.
At some point, some amount of finding things will happen when we don't know where the next dungeon is.
It'll definitely happen. But now that we do know where the next dungeon is, and hopefully after that dungeon I can find the white sword.
What is the name for the second sword in this game?
What do you mean?
I mean, the first one is the wooden sword.
Right.
What's the second sword?
White sword.
It's just called the White Sword.
Literally White Sword, yes.
Okay.
It actually has a point in Oracle of Seasons, I believe it is, where you go into the Lost Woods.
Oh.
And the trick to the Lost Woods in that game is completely different than the regular one. But if you go northwest, southwest, like in the original Legend of Zelda, you might have to fact check me on that one. But I'm pretty sure you go northwest, southwest. If not, it's like west, 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 west. And you find the White Sword from the original Legend of Zelda.
Interesting.
Huh?
Now I'm like, do I have it? Do I have a device that's going to run that game? I have the cartridge still.
Oracle of Seasons?
That tree.
Pretty good.
That tree doesn't go away.
But something on the screen has to go away.
Does it?
It's gonna be me if I don't.
Oh, you got a fairy.
Yeah, that's a stroke of luck.
I wonder what other sorts of luck you'll be enjoying. Or not
The
enjoying.
intense kind. I thought that looked weird. Man, third quest sucks.
Door repair.
You got it.
How many doors must one man repair?
Why are you even living here?
Do you know how it is out there? Your door is a tree?
Door's a tree in the middle of nowhere. I mean, first of all, really? Second of all, really?
That's what I was going to say if you didn't.
Whoa, whoa.
Man, you know what would be useful at a time like this?
The book!
Yeah!
Thank God I already got that.
I know, right?
It's gonna be one of those dungeons, I see.
You're still flailing at bats. Oh, a key. Keys are good. When you get them in the first room you go to. Block pushing intermission.
Wow, I'm surprised.
Proceeds to be wall pushing intermission. And bombing. When you're done here, there will be no reason to come back.
Right? Like, I'm severely limiting the amount of backtracking I'm gonna have to do. This is actually...
So, I am trying kind of hard to reduce the amount of profanity that falls out of my mouth. After your mother called me out on it in the comments. Hi, Billy's mom.
Yeah, it's great. I got an interesting talk with her about... Oh, goodness, what's his name? Zach Gaming or something? Really popular guy, gets lots of views, all this good stuff.
Okay.
Like, he's totally clean on all his videos.
Oh.
She's like, and he's so popular, you guys can do that too. You know what I have to say that? You know how to say that? I love you, Mom.
That seems like the appropriate response.
It really is.
I mean, if we wanted to have views, we'd probably have to promote ourselves in some capacity greater than I made a link to it on Facebook.
I honestly think that was like that was excessive for you.
It's a little bit much.
One thing I'm noticing
Mm-hmm.
that's fixed in Zelda Classic is the enemy spawn. In particular, those slimes that I fought in the second room
Okay.
totally were able to spawn on top of one another
That's true.
instead of like splitting sideways into
Yeah.
bullcrap.
Well, we got a compass. I have to admit, in the compass room...
This dungeon is totally red herring. Like 500% red herring.
What do you mean?
What's going on? Like, there's nothing going on in this dungeon.
It's just a really normal looking place. Full of monsters and turrets. And turrets. And turrets.
I'm getting totally thrown off my game by the amount of straightforward this dungeon is.
Well, you know, if they implement a lot of awkward things to interact with all at once, they're not awkward anymore now, are they?
Azure,
Game design.
first freaking dungeon had pushed through walls.
Yeah, I know. But the second dungeon is going to be, like, totally normal.
This is upsetting me in a way that I can't really, like, articulate.
There might be one thing. I give them a quota of one crazy thing. And, like, bombable wall doesn't count.
I was a little careless there.
Yeah. You got some scouting information.
What does the scouter say about the room up ahead? It's got locks! Oh, I'm starting to feel this dungeon's gimmick.
Yeah?
No drops. No drops.
Oh, okay.
Since I'm using a wooden sword
Yeah?
with no upgrades, I can't... Like, the things I kill are not going to drop anything.
Oh, that's true. Because they all split into other things.
And small fries don't drop anything.
Right.
But the big guys will drop things only if you one-shot them.
Hmm.
That combined with bubbles.
Yeah. Well, they did say that this was the combat-centric quest, right?
Yeah, so, disable my sword. I don't know if anything's going to top second quest Dungeons 9, where the room before Ganon has a red bubble in it, and the closest blue bubble is the beginning of the dungeon. That was just like deviousness to the max.
So I heard you liked hitting things with the sword.
I enjoy it.
Oh, we took it away. Now fight the boss.
No. The one that can only be killed by the magic sword?
That's right.
Oh my god. Locks take so many hits from a sword.
Yes. Yes, they do. I'm tempted to be like, alright, I'm gonna cut the video here. We'll see you when these legs are dead.
It's actually kind of tempting.
I'm actually doing that. Okay, bye.